What's going on, guys? I got another scheme for you today. It is an offensive scheme. It's very simple, so the video shouldn't be too long. It's a common offense that's used in draft champions. It's starting to catch fire a little bit. A couple YouTubers have been running it, the draft champions YouTubers out there. So the formation we're going to be looking at is wing pair, and this is a single back formation, obviously, and it's got 3 tight ends and 1 wide receiver. So the run blocking for the run plays in this formation is just going to be phenomenal. And the plays the plays that are going to be in your custom audibles are going to be Y stick, halfback dive, tight end attack, and PAX burst cross. And I'll show you where all these plays are in the playbook, along with the other good plays. See, Y stick is up at the top, and then we got PAX burst cross. That's going to be the best play in this formation. And then there's tight end attack and halfback dive. Now we're going to select halfback dive, and then we're just going to come out in a normal defense, cover 3. Now we're going to go over halfback dive first. This is going to be your go-to run play in this formation. And if you notice that the whole defense on the right, even though defensive auto flip is off, the defense still favors that side because of the natural, just because of how the formation is. They're going to line up to the strong side naturally because that's what the defense would do in real life. So what you're going to do when you run this halfback dive is you're going to one cut it to the left. And what's going to happen is I'm going to press X to call hike, and then I'm going to take a couple steps, and I'm going to mash turbo, and one cut to the left. And you're going to see the way the blocking sets up that it's going to be in our favor. Now we had to juke out that linebacker right there, but we'll run it again. You're going to see that 9 times out of 10 we're going to get good blocking, and if you have a good running back, you can do stuff like this and get a touchdown. So spin move, juke move, especially the spin move, very overpowered this year. So we got stuffed. That's one of the rare times that you will get stuffed. You just want to be careful when you mash turbo. You don't want to mash it until you get clear. And obviously Saquon's a top 5 back in the game this year, being a rookie. So he is going to see, like right here, we got the spin move is 10 times more deadly than the juke move. But I'll run it one more time, try to do a juke move. Alright, we juked him out. See, we don't get as far. If we would have spun, probably would have gotten a touchdown. So anyway, other plays in this formation, we're going to go over PAX burst cross. Now this is the best passing play out of this formation in my opinion, and the only 2 setups I want to do is I want to block circle, which is our 3rd tight end, and we're going to put Odell on a fade, and that's in case he gets up and down the sideline, and in case he just burns his defender, we could throw it to him for a 1-play touchdown, or we can use that streak to clear out space for Evan Ingram on that deep crossing route. So first things first, if he's playing I'm not going to show everything, but if he's playing back, like if he's playing purples or cloud flats, you're obviously going to have the dump off to Saquon, and you're going to get a lot of yards right there. Spin, juke, whatever you got to do to get upfield. And then we're going to set up the play again. And then if he's playing hard flats, you obviously have this deep crossing route to Evan Ingram, so you can get your yards that way. Depending on when he gets open, or if you throw it immediately, you can rat catch it. If you throw it a little later, you probably want to possession catch it. Anyway, I'm gonna show you. Throw it to the sideline, possession catch it, get 2 feet in, make sure you can move the chains. So the next play we're going to go over is tight end attack. Now I like to block both of my backup tight ends here, which is triangle, and you select the receiver icon, and then you hit right trigger, pass. That puts him in a pass block. So what's going to happen here is his user's going to have to choose whether he wants to guard the delay route by Saquon or the post route by Ingram. And just like the crossing route, this post can turn into a crossing route if you let it carry over to about inside the 25. So we're going to show what happens there. I'm going to play hard flats. Hold on, wrong controller. I'm going to play hard flats to show the post. Again, you give him time to get open. And Evan Ingram's a fast tight end in this game. You know, he's not the highest rated, but I think he might be like an 88 overall or a 90. But he's one of the fastest tight ends in regs. So you're going to have that. Again, we're going to block both of our tight ends. Odell's already on the fade, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, it's difficult. It's kind of hard to show this on against the computer, because the computer likes to match certain routes a lot of times. So, say he commits to Evan Ingram, right? And for some reason his user is over here doing something. You know, maybe he goes to guard Odell, something, I don't know, or it's man up on Odell to simulate that. Not that that'll actually happen, but you notice how quick this route cuts by Saquon. Now Harrison Smith was still there, but that's just according to down distance and scenario, is where you got a possession catch it sometimes. But a lot of times this route by Saquon will get open. You see how quickly it cuts. He gets like a little speed burst, and it was a lot better last year in Madden 18. People were running that delay route like crazy in draft champions. But anyway, I'm gonna switch to cover 2, and we'll show the passing plays against cover 2 and cover 4. We show PAX burst cross, and I guess we can show the run play against it too. And sometimes the linebacker will match Evan Ingram, but you know, linebacker on a fast tight end is really a no-brainer. It even gets open against cloud flats because the deep half has to worry about so much back there. So again, Tampa 2, nobody's going to shade underneath in Tampa 2. It's just something that they do, something that they don't do because it's too risky. And then obviously you have Saquon in the flats. The linebacker matches it, but your running back on a linebacker is obvious mismatch. It won't always be that way. So we're going to show tight end attack against cover 2. This one probably isn't as efficient against cover 2, but nonetheless it's still a good play. If you let it carry over to the sideline, it still has the same effect. You know. And then obviously we're going to show halfback dive against the cover 2. And as usual, against any formation, you can cut it to the right, cut it to the left immediately. Now, if they start over committing, like say they start sliding their line over and all that good stuff, and they're like, okay, we don't want them to do that. Well, all you got to do is follow your blocking to the right. And as long as you don't hold turbo until you get an open field, you'll be in good business. So anyways, that's a really good 3-play scheme. I wouldn't recommend spamming it because a good player will catch on to it. But if you guys did enjoy the video, I will upload more stuff like this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.